What's going on, guys? It's your boy Austin Shope here, back with another video once again. In today's video, we're going to be talking about matchups that need to be made after UFC 313. Now, for the ones who didn't watch UFC 313, if you go on UFC website and look at the champions, Alex Pereira is no longer the champion. But I do believe that he's going to get the automatic rematch. So there's a little sneak peek for the end of the video. But for some of the other fighters, I came up with some matchups that I think would be good matchups for them for the next fights that they have coming up. But yeah, we're going to get straight into it, so I hope y'all enjoy. First fight I came up with was Myron Santos and Austin Bashi. Reason why? I don't think Myron Santos won the fight. Did I bet on him to win? Yes. Am I glad that the other guy got robbed? A little bit, because, I got my money. But that's besides the point. I don't think Myron Santos did that good against, I can't remember who he even fought. But the reason why I came up with Austin Bashi is because, one, that both these guys are like around the same age, I believe. Two, I feel like it would be a more of a competitive fight in a way, because I do believe Myron Santos is more skilled than Bashi, but I think Bashi is good enough to put up a fight, which I feel like it'd be a not as hard of a fight for Myron Santos, but I do believe that if these guys were to fight each other, that it could potentially go the distance, only because I feel like Bashi's defense is decent enough to withstand like the strikes and stuff from Santos. I don't know. I definitely feel like this would be a way better fight for Santos for his second fight. I don't think he's that fully developed yet. He had a good performance in the Ultimate Fighter finale against Con Offley, but he didn't look that impressive in his UFC debut. So that's all I'm saying. I feel like this fight would be a better fight for Santos. All right, next fight. I think Carlos Leal should fight someone like Drew Dober next. That's if Drew Dober can beat Manuel Torres. So I don't know if depending on that matchup. Actually, either way, win or lose, if Drew Dober beats Torres, I think this would be the fight to make. And why do I think this would be the fight to make? Because both these guys are super explosive. All right, Carlos Leal literally got the first round knockout against Alex Moreno, and I definitely think Drew Dober is a little bit better than Moreno. I think he's at least a way better striker than Moreno, so I feel like this would be a little bit more of a competitive matchup. I don't see this going past the first round, so I don't know. I think this would be a banger fight, and this would be like one of the perfect fights to put on the prelim card for all the fans who can't afford the pay-per-view. So Dana, give this to the fans, prelim card on a stacked pay-per-view. It'd be perfect. So let me know what you all think about this fight. This is just another one of those fun fights to make. This would be perfect for like a prelim card, Bruno Ferreira versus Roman Kopylov. Reason why I came up with this matchup is, one, you got someone like Roman Kopylov, who is a very dynamic striker. He has really good kickboxing. He has heavy hands, and he has a good record, and he has good names on his record. Now, for Bruno Ferreira, this dude has most of his wins are first round knockouts. You can't really get past this dude. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like with this fight, Bruno Ferreira, okay, I won't say he's not as a sharp striker as Roman Kopylov, but his pressure is what gets him his knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He's just all gas, no brakes. So I definitely feel like this would be one of those potential fight of the night winners. I don't know. I feel like if these guys both got into the ring with each other, with just how different their styles are, someone's getting knocked out. Someone's going to get knocked out within the first couple rounds. So I feel like this would be maybe like a performance fight. Gets like 50K bonus. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. It makes sense to me, but I could potentially see how it doesn't make sense to some of y'all, but let me know what you guys think about this fight. I believe it would be a banger. All right, next matchup I came up with was Joshua Van versus Tim Elliott. I think Tim Elliott is a good matchup for Joshua Van next because one, I'm pretty sure he's in the top 10, and he's also a veteran, a staple veteran. So I think beating someone like Tim Elliott would really put him on the radar. I think Joshua Van's already on the radar, in my opinion. I think everybody thinks this dude's dangerous. I believe Joshua Van is going to be a UFC champion within the next couple of years. Mark my words. So, I don't know. Joshua Van is so advanced for how young he is. This dude's like literally 23 years old, and he's fighting like he's a seasoned veteran. I don't know. He's ridiculous. So, I think he would obviously, in my opinion, I think he would walk through Tim Elliott. But I think it's just a perfect fight for him to get him in the top 10. And beating a veteran like Tim Elliott would put some more respect on his name. So, I don't really got to say much about this matchup. I just think this is the fight that needs to happen next for Joshua Van. So, why not? Now, before you guys say in the comments, oh, Mauricio Ruffy already caught up Beneil Dariush. Dude, just let me explain this to you guys really quick. Yeah, Beneil Dariush is higher in the rankings than Fiziev, but I think if him beating someone like Fiziev is more impressive than beating someone like Beneil. Just because Fiziev is lower in the rankings doesn't mean that Beneil is a better fighter than Fiziev. I believe, because here's my thought process, right? If you give him someone like Beneil, right, he'll probably have to fight maybe like one or two more fights before he fights for the title. But if he fights someone like Fiziev, who just had, even though it was a short notice fight, he still did pretty good against Justin Gaethje. So if he fights someone like Fiziev, right, then that gives him the chance, if he beats Fiziev, to fight someone more higher up in the rankings since Fiziev already fought Justin Gaethje. I don't know. I think Fiziev would freaking flatline Dariush. I think if they were to fight each other, Fiziev would knock him out. So it's just like, I don't believe, like, I get why he called him out. It's an easy fight for him, but from a fan's perspective, tell me this fight right here would not be a banger. This fight would be fucking insane. It's just the way that these guys are, like, the Muay Thai style from Fiziev, and then like almost like 2015 prime Conor McGregor style from Mauricio Ruffy. I don't know. It's just, this fight would be a good fight, and this would be perfect for a fight on the main card, potentially a co-main event. So I believe this fight would be good, but I do believe Beneil should fight someone like Ignacio Bahamondes, the guy who just submitted J1 Turner. So I feel like this fight would be more of a competitive fight than the Ruffy and Dariush fight. I think Ignacio is good. Do I think he could beat Dariush? Yes. Do I think he's as good as Ruffy? No. So I just think I think this fight is calling my name. It just interests me for some reason. I don't know. I think it looks good on paper. It looks like it'd be a good matchup. You know, both these guys are really good grapplers. I mean, you could obviously tell because Ignacio just submitted J1 Turner in spectacular fashion. I just think this fight would be more competitive, and why not? It'd be a good fight for Ignacio. So Let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Alright, this one's obviously a no-brainer. You know, if Dustin Poirier can get slept by Justin Gaethje, then fight someone like Benoit Saint Denis, and then get the title shot, why not do the same thing for Justin Gaethje? You know, he just got knocked out by freaking Max Holloway. He just beat someone like Fiziev. Give this man the damn title shot. He needs to fight for the title next. I can respect why people would want Ilya versus Islam, but just do the Gaethje fight first, dude. Okay, Ilya's still young. He's still in his 20s. He still has time, you know. Why not give Ilya some lightweight contender in the meantime? Maybe like someone like Dustin Poirier, you know. And then, you know, if that fight happens, the winner of that fight should, you know, fight the winner of this fight. You know, I just think Justin Gaethje deserves it. You know, he's getting towards the end of his career, so he needs to fight for the title again, and he deserves it. Like I said, he's a number third contender. You know, right behind Charles and Armin. So it doesn't. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense if Islam fought anybody else. I mean, I guess you can argue the Ilya matchup, but you're just kind of like laughing in Justin Gaethje's face at that point. So give this man some respect, give him the title shot, and then we can start talking about you know, double champ fights or freaking fan favorite fights or super fights or whatever you want to call them. You know, then we can start talking about that. But give Justin Gaethje his title shot. Okay, now before we get into the last matchup, two things. One, what did you guys think about these matchups that I came up with? I think they are bangers. Okay, I think they're good fights. So let me know what you guys think about these matchups. Two, early predictions. Who do y'all got for Volk versus Diego Lopez? Let me know. You guys will see that prediction video coming out soon. But we're going to get into this last matchup. Alright, for the last matchup, just do the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Just do the rematch. Freaking Alex Pereira defended that title so many times. Well, a decent amount of times in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, no one does that. No one does that in UFC. No one does that. So why not make the rematch? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. He deserves an automatic rematch. And that's all I gotta say. And if you guys really want to freaking get into it and be like, oh, but like, what about another matchup? Okay, well then then give Yuri the title shot if you guys are gonna be like that. Give Yuri the title shot against Magomed. So, but the rematch makes more sense to me. I think it's more deserving for Alex Pereira. I think he's already done what he's done so far. Like, he's already done what he needed to do in the light heavyweight division. There's no one else for him to fight. No other contenders for him to fight. No other contenders that make sense for him to fight. So, just give him the automatic rematch against Magomed. Because if, you know, in my eyes, I don't see any more opportunities for Alex Pereira to get any super fights against someone like John Jones or Tom Aspinall or whatever. I think if he beats Magomed, if he knocks him out, then maybe there's talks about that. But until then, he needs to get his lick back, because now his legacy is going downhill. And I'm not saying that it's gone downhill completely, but that performance was not that good against Magomed. So I just think he needs to have the rematch. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Just please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys come across this video. Even though I've been doing YouTube for like a little over a year, I'm still learning. I'm still, you know, progressing. I just moved into my new place, so it's, I don't know. Hopefully I can progress even more from that. You know, I feel like I can do more things over here. So, let me know what you guys thought about these matchups, and drop a like and comment. shoot, comment what video you want me to do next. But put on those post notifications so you don't miss when I post. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace.